Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin...
Decent hit! It's fallen kindly here! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
And he was quick to react. De Bruyne. And it's Schneider. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Played into space out wide. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Costa Curta getting this one clear. De Bruyne. Now it's Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Tonali on a strong run down the right. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in...
In the city! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne receives it in a good position here. Kimmich. Bayern Munich, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Some really good ball movement. In the series.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played back in. Roberto Carlos. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, important interception. Oh, there's a probing ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Camavinga, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Çalhanoğlu. Knocks it out wide. Here's Roberto Carlos. Passing nice and neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the runner. Great work on the overlap. Sané. And Sané! It's there! First blood drawn. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
There they go, hunting again.
Threads one in. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schneider, and the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rodri. Van Dijk. Now Tonali. Van Dijk. And he's managed to get rid. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Schneider. That's a nicely measured pass. Koundé deals with that comfortably. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Bayern Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Calhanoglu. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tonali. Here's Rodri. Van Dijk. That's a throw. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Nicely aimed pass. Camavinga. And it's Calhanoglu. De Bruyne. And here's Messi. Messi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Played right into his path. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Tonali. Oh, that's a fine interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Bayern Munich are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Adams. Now Costa Curta. And that's another good win of the ball. Fiddles it through. Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. Mbappe. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. He could be in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Entran número 66.
Nicely intercepted.
Número 14.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Schneider.
Bayern Munich truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Ribery, and it's Kane. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Griezmann. Now it's En-Nesyri.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kimmich. Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
So, third corner of the game.
Número 16. Entran
Bayern Munich
número
have the
11.
chance to go the other
Di
way.
María. Número 22. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ødegaard. Griezmann. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Odegaard.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Odegaard. Nice interception, well timed. That's that, the end. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ansu Fati, Çalhanoğlu, chance to finish, and that's off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. York, chip through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Petit. He's got full. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Sneijder. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ansu Fati.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means...
Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Neither side yet able to find the net. And they've caught rid. De Bruyne. Messi. Davids. York. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared away. And it's Van Dijk. Kimmich. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk. Sneijder. And smartly reclaimed. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ederson punts it upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Good ball over the top. York. Sneijder. For De Bruyne. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mbappe. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. De Bruyne! Oh, that was no routine save.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sneijder. Çalhanoğlu. De Bruyne. For Messi. Kimmich. For Çalhanoğlu. Played back in. Sneijder. Tries to get it clear. York. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Mbappe. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
They've got a corner here. And he's taking no chances there. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Costacurta. Çalhanoğlu. York. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal have their third corner. Adams with the clearance.
1 minute added time.
And he'll shoot here. Decent enough try.
Costa Curta really looked as though he...
And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Bellingham. Neymar. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu tries making a foray down the right. And he gets rid in a hurry. So their fourth quarter of the game. Bastoni gets it away, and the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
He gets big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. Played it early. Oh, smashing header! He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Pinches it off him. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Bastoni. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. And it's Çalhanoğlu. It's Bellingham. Costa Curta. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And he's gone backward here. De Bruyne. There's the shot! He scores! And there is his 30th goal.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 65 minutes.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Coming on to replace him is
Driving forward. Bastoni
Cristiano
kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neymar. That has been cut short. He's gone forward. And he's taking no chances there. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos clears. And it's Messi. Bayern Munich still ahead by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. That's a little off target. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
York clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. York. Çalhanoğlu played out to the left flank. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Request today for everybody
De Bruyne picking up the...